final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A solid stiff arm. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Talk about this Washington defense.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Sims. A short one there to Freiermuth. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now Sims. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw now on first down. That's taken in by Franklin. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Checks it down. Krosky Merritt down inside the 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's Freiermuth again. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
His first catch, good for 9 in the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Shelton.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! Pat Fryermuth. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Moore. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. Set, hurt. Ready.
They'll run once more with JCM.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go street. Check smash, check smash.
Daniels looking to throw.
It's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Come on, come on.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Pirates.
Now Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Dragon 62. 76, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go.
That's another Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw again.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go. Cougars.
2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room.
19-18.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. He may go.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattlers.
The final shot before break. Sims.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And his kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
And even 60 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, You're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Sims. He finds Austin complete. And he's taken down but able to slim across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 average, 60 average. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November, and all of December is still in play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Looking to throw. Sims. zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
28 yards.
And the Steelers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Steelers 17. Chase McLaughlin set up the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. And a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 28, it's second and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
That one a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Street. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw is Daniels.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Dumping it off for Johnson. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
On the set. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Sims. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Steelers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 8-6.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Down the left sideline.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
On the jump. 18, Rattler. Panther 11. Panther. Get up. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Go street. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that route.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
Bronco 80. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
Ready. Red, Viking 18.
In motion right is Austin.
Go street. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
Now Sims. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now we've got a third down and 3. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? In a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's Sims. Completes it to Austin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Up the middle, Johnson.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Ready, set.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. Johnny Lion.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here comes second down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Sims. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
19, try.
Back to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he slides to avoid the hit.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Ready, ready.
Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Johnny Lion. Go.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's first and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 65 catch. 6. Bronco 80. Let go.
They'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther Street.
He's back to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer, 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.